Previously on MasterChef Australia.
I'm feeling so stressed out. This is savage.
A Khan-Ewan pressure test.
I'm the only one that's ever cooked it.
But you've imposed it on these guys.
It's a pressure test, is it not?
Had the contestants replicating his banh mi Wellington.
That was insane, actually.
The level of cooking hit a new high.
It is incredible. Doesn't get much closer than that.
But the pressure got the better of Maya, and she left the competition. Tonight, a very special mystery box that will have them fighting for a place in this week's immunity.
Let's do it.
Oh, jeez, why are you sprinting, Pete?
I'm not sprinting, bro.
Pete.
You guys excited, walking a little fast today.
Today, new day, I'm still here, I'm still fighting, and I'm going to just bring my all today.
You stoked, ladies?
Yes.
I really want to prove to the judges that I've got amazing food in me, and I really want a chance to get into the top 10.
Let's do it.
Here we go, mystery box day. Minor box. Let's go, lads.
Front of the class today.
All eyes on you two. All right. Can see a few smiling faces in the kitchen today. I reckon it's because it's mystery box day, no?
Yes.
Yeah, right down the back there, Kishwa.
Yes,
What do you love about the old mystery box day?
because we don't have to run to the pantry and we just cook what you give us to cook.
Yeah, it's a lazy cook. You just like the lazy cook.
Yeah.
We give you the ingredients and you do your thing. Justin,
Yeah?
you're yet to get a run on the board in the mystery box challenges. Is today going to be the day?
Hopefully, we'll see what happens.
Knowing what I know, today's going to be challenging.
Why'd you say that?
Right, I know you're itching to know what's under those boxes.
Oh, God.
So, are we ready?
Yeah.
Why don't you lift your lids now?
10 minutes. What the heck is this?
What is going on here?
I look around and Linda doesn't have the same ingredients as me, and I look around everywhere and everyone's got a different mystery box. So I don't know what's happening today.
Do we have different ingredients?
Oh my God, we don't have to cook in 10 minutes, do we?
I'm looking down at my mystery box, see the 10-minute time card, and I have no idea what it means. Like, do we cook with 10 minutes? Do we get an extra 10 minutes?
All right, guys, I'm sure that you've noticed by now. This is not a regular mystery box. You've each been given a different set of 4 ingredients. This challenge, you must use all 4 of your ingredients in your finished dish. But in a moment, we're going to give you a couple of minutes to trade ingredients with each other. This is the barter box.
Right, so we can actually exchange ingredients. That makes so much more sense. And all of a sudden, I'm going wild, looking around me. I'm like, who's got what?
Trading only works 1 for 1.
Yeah.
1 ingredient for 1 ingredient. You'll each have a minimum of 60 minutes to cook with. But you've also been given a time card in your mystery box. The time card represents an extra 10 minutes of cook time that can be added to any given trade. So, thinking of it like a sweetener for a deal. You cannot trade time cards on their own. They must be attached to an ingredient that they trade. Here's an example. You've got capers, you're not into them, and you might like his broccoli. You're like, nah, I don't want your capers. But you say, I'll give you the capers and an extra 10 minutes to cook. And he says, yeah. He now has 70 minutes in his cook. When the trading period ends, you will have 4 ingredients. What they are and how much time you have to cook with will be determined by how successfully you trade. Got it?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Let the bartering begin.
All right. What does everyone have?
I got collies and pineapple, black vinegar, mustard seeds.
Do you want to get rid of your vinegar?
Yeah,
I can swap you vinegar for crab.
here,
Yeah, sweet, done.
take it.
All right.
Take it, sis.
Thank you.
I'm wandering around. I'm trying to see who I want to approach.
Does anyone have fish sauce?
Tommy, I've got fish sauce.
I started with King George whiting, lamb chops, raspberries, and fish sauce.
I see this fish sauce and obviously my heart is
Should have
beating.
guessed.
You want this, right? You want it.
I suspected that Tommy might want my fish sauce, and I'm not going to give it up cheaply.
Can I have 10 minutes and your cauliflower?
Can I think about it?
There are certain skills of negotiation that I've happened to study at law school, and I'm executing that today.
I could,
Get the time out of
I
him.
could use this as well.
Plus 10 minutes, plus...
Come on, Tommy.
I'm not ready for the 10 minutes yet. Hold on.
Vinacotto and broccoli. Anyone? Something. I've got leeks, broccoli, vinacotto, and grapes. They're just such an odd bunch of ingredients.
Justin, come here. Vina cotta, carrots and thyme.
Oh!
Carrots and thyme. Yep. Catch you later.
Now we've got another vegetable. I've got carrots, broccoli, leek, and grapes.
All right, what do I do? What do I do?
I have no idea what to do with this, but I've got 30 extra minutes to work with.
I don't have any protein.
You got a lot of time to cook those veggies.
Spatchcock for broccoli?
No, I need my spatchcock, dude. So weird. Is anyone gonna barter? Do you want chocolate? Yeah, I'll go spring onion? Yeah, done.
I got 20 minutes. 20 minutes and something. Come pick it. 20 minutes going once. You got carrots, you got leeks, you got grapes, you got broccoli. 20 minutes.
I'll take your carrot.
For what? What you got?
Pumpkin.
Go. Done. Done.
Thanks, Jessie. Why?
More veggies.
You've got to use all those ingredients.
Final decisions,
wrap it up.
please.
Does no one want pineapple?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Oh, you got rid of your carrots.
4, over
Lise,
3.
let's do it. Lise, let's do
2,
it.
Let's do it.
1. That's it.
Thank you.
Oh,
Top
late trade.
battery.
Is that the fish sauce trade?
That's the fish sauce
Yeah,
trade.
it's the fish sauce trade. She got what she wanted.
Thank you. Thanks, Tommy.
I've gotten what I wanted out of Tommy. I've got the cauliflower and the extra 10 minutes.
I don't know what to do with all this time. 3 veg and a fruit? This is like food my friends would feed to their kids. But to feature it on a restaurant quality dish, I'm like, what am I doing with my life?
Okay, let's just quickly recap the rules. All cooks must use all 4 ingredients that you ended up with at the end of trade. And of course, your regular underbent pantry staples are available to you as well. We will taste all of your dishes, but we're only looking for the top 4 to cook in tomorrow's immunity challenge. Elise, Justin, and Linda, you have a whopping 80 minutes to cook your dishes, so you'll be starting first. Good luck. Your time starts now.
Let's go, Linda.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, nice. We can't do anything. We can't do anything, Manoli.
Oh, it's not stuff. I'm doing a little bit of thinking on my feet at the moment.
In today's Mystery Box Challenge, I have 80 minutes to create a dish using celery, cauliflower, King George whiting, and lamb chops. It's going to be quite a challenge, allowing King George whiting and lamb to interact well together. I'm realising that it might have been wiser to barter one of my proteins.
I'm very happy with my ingredients.
So I've kept my spatchcock from my original mystery box. I swapped the dark chocolate for spring onion. I swapped the pumpkin for carrots, and I swapped my sandwood crabs for the black vinegar.
I'm actually going to make egg noodles. I'm also going to make a broth with the carrots and the spring onions, poach the spatchcock in there.
I never thought I'd be good at negotiating, but I think I did all right today.
Let's go, Lindsay.
Thank you, thank you.
You guys get all this extra thinking time. After the butter time, I ended up with leeks, broccoli, grapes, and pumpkin. Having 3 vegetables and a fruit, it's challenging.
Justin, I don't know if that was successful or not. What do you feel?
Look, definitely not a success.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna slow roast this pumpkin. I'm gonna do like a puree cream, like a leek cream on the bottom, have that on top.
Yep.
And then I wanna try and crisp the florets up.
Yep.
And then get some crunchy bits going.
I think the hero is gonna be the pumpkin, right?
Yeah.
You really need to extract flavour out of this, and that happens over time.
Yeah.
So use that to your advantage. Okay?
Definitely.
Good luck.
Thanks, mate.
80 minutes is a luxury in this kitchen, so to be able to slow roast this pumpkin and cook it in that style is something you wouldn't be able to do in a usual challenge, so I'm gonna make the most of that.
Elise.
Hi, Jock. Hello.
Surprise!
Hi.
What are you cooking?
I'm cooking King George whiting.
Yep.
Cauliflower, celery, lamb sauce.
Okay.
Yes.
Lamb sauce.
Yeah.
Colour's beautiful. Lamb fillet, lamb backstrap on there.
I think it makes sense to use the lamb in the context of a sauce, but I'm struggling to think of how to use the flesh with the King George whiting flesh.
Do you think you should have thought about that when you were doing the barter?
It really pains me to waste that beautiful cut of meat.
Don't do it then.
Today's mystery box challenge, we have been given the barter box. We have 4 ingredients that we have to use in our final dish.
Come on, mate. You need to be in the top 4 today.
I know.
Honestly, this is the mystery box you want to win to get a chance to fight for immunity when you way into top 10. This is massive. There's times in the competition where I've definitely doubted myself. There's incredible cooks around me. I haven't done any bad cooks, found myself in the bottom, but I also haven't done any exceptional, amazing cooks and found myself in the top groups. I've been aiming to get there, and so it's been frustrating not to hit that goal. I'm definitely gonna have to be really smart how I use these vegetables today. I also need to make it look beautiful on a plate. I don't have protein, but a really slow roast pumpkin is gonna be super delicious. I want the judges to experience all that deep, rich flavour and all the textures that you would get from a dish that had protein in it and not miss it at all.
Itching to go. I'm watching other people cook as well, and it just makes me want to cook even more. I've only got 60 minutes for this mystery box today, and it's because I sold 10 minutes for that fish sauce, and I just want to cook it. I'm just standing there looking at my ingredients, and I'm like, how am I gonna cook with these things? I don't know what to do with mustard seed.
Scott, Manoli, Depinder, Kishwa. Your 70 minutes starts now. Oh.
So I started with oranges, spring onions, celery, and chili. And now I've got raspberries, chili, chocolate, oranges. So I've decided to go with a classic French pastry.
Hi, Depinder.
Hello.
What's happening?
So I'm doing a millefeuille with a chili chocolate pastry cream. The fresh raspberries was a tricky one for me, so I'm going to use it within the layers just to add a fresh fruit because I don't have it.
Yeah, rough puff?
Rough puff, yeah.
So it's going to be nice, beautiful, crispy layers. Sounds great.
Looking forward to it. Thank you. Today is big gamble, big reward. Millefeuille is really technical. It's really, really time consuming as well. And if I can pull this dish off in 70 minutes, I'm gonna have a really, really good chance to get a top 4 dish. Getting the millefeuille cooked properly is gonna be super challenging, and I need to get it into the oven by 60. I've got just over 5 minutes to get that done.
Let's take a step back and think about the barter process, because that starts with getting the ingredients that you want and doing the barter properly. I'm looking at Justin now, and he walked around for the whole time in the barter, with his broccoli as a little bouquet of flowers, and now he's chopping it up to put it into his dish.
I saw Elise. I immediately was like, what are you doing with lamb and whiting?
Yeah.
She's doing a fish dish, essentially, but then using beautiful lamb chops.
Gorgeous.
She's whipping the meat off of there, using the bones to make a stock, using the fat to cook the cauliflower in.
Yum.
And then the meat.
Where's that going? What do you mean by that?
See you later.
Go on.
Not using it.
Wow. Okay.
I don't want to be a person that's wasting food, and so I'm trying to think about how I can use both proteins today.
I started this cook with so much time, and now time is ticking and I need to completely rethink my dish idea.
Oh, Scotty, what have I done to myself?
Give it a red hot go.
I'm really struggling. I can't think of a dish that I've ever eaten with lamb and King George whiting.
As time is almost there, mate. PD.
Aaron, Tommy and Pete, your 60 minutes starts now.
I started with the pork, the blackberries, star anise and capers. I had no interest in the capers, so I switched them out with my 10 minutes for some purple cabbage. So now I have 60 minutes. I'm going to grill the pork on the hibachi, come up with a blackberry glaze and braised cabbage.
My showpiece today is the pork chop. It's going to be quite a process and I need to be very switched on because I need the pork chop to be cooked perfectly.
Manoli.
Hi, guys.
How good would it be to be up in that gantry during elimination?
Oh, my God.
That's the first person to be in top 10, PS.
I know. That has been playing on my mind the whole day. I want to be up there. I would die if I was up there.
This out there!
Yep.
How are you travelling?
I'm travelling okay. Today I am using prawns, lemon, potatoes and figs. This barter box is pushing me very, very creatively.
Gnocchi, obviously.
Yes, gnocchi, so potato and ricotta gnocchi. I want to try and replicate like a balsamic using the fig.
Okay.
This dish is inspired by my travels and we can't travel at the moment, so I'm going to take the judges to Italy.
They look great. You've got lemons. These are looking in pretty good shape as well. You've got prawns. What more do you want?
A win, an immunity spot.
Go, go, go.
Go, 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 come on.
I ended up with fresh tuna, capers, vinacotto, and parmesan. Gonna make a tuna carpaccio with a parmesan crumb, crispy fried capers, and a beautiful vinacotto dressing to go over the top of it.
Today I've got crab, pineapple, mustard seeds and fish sauce. I'm feeling okay. I've got really little time, so I've got to really smash it out today.
Hey, Tommy.
Hey, how are you?
So talk me through what your dish is.
I'm going to make a pineapple and crab noodle soup.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And so what's the basis of the flavour of your soup?
I'm going to blitz up the crab because I'm going to do it like boom reel style where I get the flavour from the crab. I might see if I can kind of pickle some of the pineapples in a nice little long strands to have with the noodle. I've never made a crab pineapple noodle soup before, and honestly, I'm just, the cogs are turning and I'm thinking sweetness, this beautiful kind of seafood flavour from the crab. Oh, I think it's going to be an amazing dish.
Wonderful.
Thanks, Mel.
I need to move on to this pork because there's quite a bit of fat on there. I need time to reduce that, and it's also a very thick cut, so it's going to take some time to cook.
I'm a little panicked. Hibachis are so intimidating, and I probably haven't had the most success with the hibachis. I haven't had the most success with the hibachis. I'm going to be honest.
I've actually had no success with hibachis. I've used them twice in the competition, both times fails.
But I really wanted the flavour of the barbecue, so I'm hoping for the best.
They get so hot so quickly, and it's very easy to overcook your meat.
Oh, that looks okay. That looks okay, but I've got to get it away from the flames here.
Grilling these pork chops on the hibachi is not going to plan. The flames are coming up too quickly. There's a bit too much smoke.
I've got to get that out, man.
I can feel Jock and Andy standing there staring at me. This is so much pressure, and I'm a little afraid that I've made the completely wrong decision today.
Turn those 4 ingredients into a top 4 dish, and you got half an hour to bring it.
There's no way I'm ruining this meat, so I'm just going to take care of this thing like it's my child, and hopefully it works out.
Okay. I think that one's good. That's good.
Who are we liking?
Ooh, I like Tommy's crab and pineapple
Oh, you
noodle.
stole it from me. I like the sound of that too.
Delicious, super delicious, and he's on a roll. I think he's in a really great headspace to produce great food also.
What about you? Depinder, rough puff, milfoil, raspberries, chocolate, orange.
70-minute milfoil.
70-minute milfoil.
Wait and see. Not long to go now.
I started with quite a lot of cook time. In the end, it wasn't an advantage because I've had to reconsider everything.
During the bartering, I didn't properly consider what I should prioritise as a cook. I wish I kept that fish sauce and got rid of the lamb chops.
I'm barbecuing some lamb chops and I'm going to serve that with a pickled King George whiting salad with the celery and the cauliflower. Yeah, hopefully it just all comes together with magic because that's what I'm relying on right now.
Linda.
Yo.
Linda, we both made noodles.
Oh.
We both made broth.
Dude, I don't have time,
Okay,
man.
let's cook. My beautiful crab broth is simmering away, and I'm like, this needs something. I turn to the side. Oh, here it is, the fish sauce. I'm so happy. Like it's like a little binky to me, you know? Like it's just like soothing to my soul. And I'm just thanking Elise so much for giving me that fish sauce. Fish sauce, fish sauce. Love a little bit of fish sauce. I've got my crab broth simmering away, but I've got to use these mustard seeds as well. Definitely nervous about using the mustard seeds, but you know what? I've got to kind of just think behind, out of the box, or inside, with the things inside the box. These mustard seeds have been giving me so much grief today. I think I'm gonna just try to fry my mustard seeds in some oil to make a mustard seed oil. These guys are good. I have no idea what this mustard seed oil is gonna taste like. I'm just hoping and praying that it tastes good. I'm really happy with the taste of the mustard oil. Yeah, it's really interesting. They just taste like earthy and it's quite a nice taste. How about that? I think the dish is coming together up your uncle.
Listen to this, you butcher! Hurry up, 15 minutes to go!
That's a long bow.
So the dish I'm doing today is a slow roast pumpkin with a grape glaze, broccoli and leek. A little bit worried for time. It just seems to slip away every time. So, yeah, I'm a little bit worried. I'll check how this pumpkin's cooked. Get my pumpkin out of the oven, and I'm super stoked with where they're at. They're super soft, taste so good, really sweet, and just holding together. And I taste my grape glaze, and it's in a really good place. It has that sweetness and sourness. I've got my leek oil ready to go, so it's now time to bring the puree together. It's getting there, but I'm happy with that. Has a good kind of char flavour. Tastes really deep and charred and sweet. I'm happy with all the elements, and I can slowly start to see a dish come together. But what am I going to do with this broccoli? I definitely want to use it to add some texture to the dish because everything's soft and creamy. And so I'm going to take the tops of the broccoli off and I'm going to deep fry them until they're lightly golden but still green and super crunchy. Happy days over there.
I never thought I would do a milfoil in 70 minutes. Either it's going to be a total fail and the layer's going to fall apart, the pastry's not going to be cooked, it'll be undercooked, or it could be like a winning dish. With less than 15 minutes to go, I look at the pastry in the oven and I'm like, that's it, I've got to take this out. And it actually looks really good. I'm like, okay, well, this is caramelized perfectly. And I transfer it straight to the blast freezer to chill for as long as possible. I just hope it chills and I can construct it with about 5 minutes to go. It's going to be a massive push.
10 minutes to go! Come on!
Hopefully that goes crunchy. I started with 18 minutes. I don't know where this time has gone. So soft. I kind of take some broccoli out and taste it, and it's kind of like a mush.
That didn't work.
We have to use all 4 ingredients in our final dish, and I'm thinking, it's impossible.
What are you doing?
I don't know. If I can't get these broccoli florets to crisp up, I could really be in trouble here. I think it needs to be hotter to go crispier. So I crank the temp, hopefully time doesn't run out, and they crisp up.
We've all got our fingers crossed for you. 5 minutes to go.
I take the rough puff out of the blast chiller and it's time to cut it and start constructing.
Is there a ruler here? Oh my God, seriously. Can't be wasting time.
I've got about 5 minutes to go and I think it's still going to be a push because I still have to construct it perfectly.
I am off script now, mate.
I take my pork chops out of the frying pan. One of them is slightly thicker than the other. The thicker one is the one I want to serve to the judges. I cut open my thinner test piece just to see how the cook is.
Okay, I'm very happy with that.
Does this one look like that one on the inside?
On the inside, it'll be slightly less than this one.
My tester piece is perfect, and now I'm just hoping and praying that the piece I'm serving the judges is just as good.
Final touches, everybody. Only 1 minute to go. 1 minute.
In today's challenge, I started with leeks, broccoli, grapes, and pumpkin. I'm super surprised with what I was able to do with the broccoli. It's crisped up really well. Somehow there's a dish that's come together that looks good, I think tastes good, has heaps of texture in it, so I'm honestly so stoked.
Where does that time go?
I don't know. Tommy, you done?
I think I'm done. I'm just going to
Do
taste
30 seconds, man.
30 seconds?
You plated?
Countdown is on and I'm finessing the pastry right at the end.
10!
I cannot believe I've done this milfoy in 70 minutes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're done.
I'm really happy. I made noodles. I made soup. I cooked next to my big sis Linda. Happy day.
I would never have thought that I would have cooked with these 4 ingredients, and I'm really happy with what I have done.
The Barter mystery box is one of our favourites. You have some interesting ingredients and it's up to you whether or not you swap them or you keep them. We're looking for some very good cooking today. The top 4 dishes will go into tomorrow's immunity.
All right, guys. The dish we'd like to taste belongs to Tommy.
Hi.
Very full jug.
This guy.
Yeah, I needed a lot of soup. Oh, gosh.
Tommy, what have you made us, mate?
I've made a crab and pineapple noodle soup.
Are you happy with this?
I don't know if it's another winning dish, but I was really, really happy cooking today. Like, I got into that vibe and then, you know, I was just kind of just like, this is awesome. I'm cooking in the MasterChef kitchen and I've got fish sauce. What else could I ask for?
An immunity-winning dish.
An immunity-winning dish, yeah.
All right, let's test it. How's it looking, Andy?
Looks epic. Like, seriously epic.
I'm just going to give you a round of applause right now.
Mate, I'm not stopping eating. No way. You can't by yourself. Tommy.
Tommy.
Thank you
Tommy,
so much.
it is so good. The flavour in your broth is world class, mate. It's just that there is no flaw in there. The colour of it, the texture, the flavour, the balance. Gold, mate, really. Your mustard oil just is like the crowning glory in what was already a perfect dish. You've knocked it out of the park with that, mate. Knocked it out of the park.
That's one of the best things we've tasted yet, like in the competition. Not just what you've cooked, but what anyone's cooked. Past, present, and probably made even future. That's nearly as good as it gets. I can't pump your tyres up enough. The noodles were spectacular. The cooking of the crab, you can't do it better. You cannot do it better.
This is you taking ideas from different places and making something that is entirely your own, and that is evolution, my friend. That is so, so, so exciting to see.
Let's hear it for Tommy, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Well done, mate.
Good job, man.
What a dish.
It was spectacular. Next up, it's pork with Pete.
Oof.
Very primal.
Very primal.
Are you feeling like man?
Like awkwardly.
Mad fire food. heat. What's the dish, please?
Grilled pork loin chop with braised cabbage and a blackberry sauce. I just want to see what happens when Jock cuts into it.
How would you like it to be cooked?
Perfectly.
Perfectly?
Just kind of white, blushing pink.
You ready?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's perfect, mate.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Yes.
I've got to give you props, man, because I thought it was a bit of a disaster waiting to happen when you put the pork chop on and instantly flames came up. But to your credit, you knew to get it on, get it off, baste it, put it in the oven. You got the perfect cuisson, the perfect amount of caramelisation on the outside as well.
The sauce, absolutely delicious. Deep, intense star anise flavour. If you were in my kitchen, I'd put you on the sauce section. Hands down. That's a cracker.
Pork and cabbage, great mates. Pork and fruit, also great mates. But I think that's where sort of the simplicity of those connections finish, because you have once again demonstrated very high concept, sophisticated cooking and execution with everything that you've done here. I mean, you are cooking at a level that is just absolutely incredible. Just keep going.
Oh, thanks so much. Thank you, guys.
Well done, Pete.
It's my boy.
Next up, it's Manoli.
Thank you. Hey.
Manoli, what have you cooked today?
Today I have cooked potato and ricotta gnocchi with roasted figs, prawns and a prawn oil.
Fantastic. Now, when you lifted the lid on your mystery barter box, you decided that you liked everything enough to not change anything, is that right?
Well, I don't know about liked everything not enough to change it. I don't think I'm very good at bartering.
How do you feel about what you produced?
Yeah, fingers and toes crossed right now.
Let's find out.
Okay. Oh, gosh.
Manoli. You're not reinventing the wheel here, but when it tastes so good like that, you don't need to. I've eaten all my figs and I've left prawns. That's how good the figs actually were.
I better eat my last fig then.
You were wondering whether this was going to be a ripper dish. It is an absolute ripper of a dish. So, big thumbs up, Manoli. Well done. Simple, yet perfect.
Well done, Manoli.
Thanks.
Next dish to the tasting table, quichua. What is the dish?
So I have a coriander noodle. I have a grapefruit caramel, which I've glazed the quail with.
There's almost 2 dishes here.
Yeah.
I don't think you needed the pasta, as pretty as it is. But the quail is beautifully cooked, just hasn't quite landed this time.
Linda, what's your dish?
So my dish is poached spatchcock with egg noodles.
I'll start with the bits I like because they're great. The noodles, fantastic. But the broth is super sweet.
Aaron, what's the dish, mate?
Tuna carpaccio with vina cotta dressing, mayonnaise, crispy capers, and a parmesan crumb.
You nearly got there, but it went too heavy. You know, you've got your mayo, you've got your fried caper, you've got your crumb. Then I'm left going, where's the tuna?
Yep.
Scott, what have you cooked us, mate?
I've cooked dirty grilled flank steak with a thyme vinaigrette, charred wombok, and a crispy saltbush.
When you dirty grill, it needs to be white hot. You also need to get rid of any ash that is on the coals. It's just got that little bit of grittiness.
Okay.
The next dish we'd like to taste belongs to Elise. Elise, what were the ingredients that you ended up with today?
I ended up with a cauliflower, King George whiting, lamb, and celery.
And celery. And what's the dish, please?
I've made grilled lamb chops with a pickled King George whiting salad with pickled cauliflower and celery.
You've done the lamb justice by using all of it. We're really happy to see that.
Elise, the dish presents, as you would imagine, a bit like two dishes. So push that to the side. What you do have is some expertly cooked things. Your pickled fish is delicious. The texture of that fish is spot on, absolutely perfect. The pickled cauliflower that's with it, the celery, it is all delicious. So some really smart cooking on there. It's just a dish that hasn't come together, that's all. But you know what? You're here to be challenged by stuff like that, and I really believe that you were challenged by that today. But I've got to say, some great cooking on that plate. Well done.
Thanks, Elise.
Thanks, Elise. Next up, Depinder. Depinder, what is this thing of beauty that you bring us?
I've made a meal for you today with chocolate, chili, orange, and raspberries.
Yum. I mean, to get that done in 70 minutes...
I wouldn't even think about it.
Honestly, your rough puff is very, very good.
Yeah.
Great layers, great flakiness, cooked all the way through. The chili and the chocolate and the orange was delicious. I mean, it's luxury. Brilliant work. Well done.
Thank you.
It was a rich yet refreshing multiplex dessert of dreams. I mean, honestly, this is just spectacular cooking. The fact that you went here in 70 minutes, it absolutely drives me bonkers thinking about where your brain goes in that period of time.
Thank you.
Next up, Justin.
Honestly, at the start of the cook, if you told me this was the dish I would make, I wouldn't believe you. Somehow there's a dish that's come together. I hope the flavours stack up with everyone else's.
What's the dish?
Got a slow roast pumpkin there with a charred leek puree, and then I've got the crispy florets of the broccoli.
Wow. Cool. How you feeling about it?
Hopefully this is okay.
Just okay?
Yeah. I'm trying to work you out. I can't tell if you're just strolling through the competition or you really want it and you're just not letting on.
I'm definitely not strolling through the comp. I'm definitely pushing myself, learning as much as I can, and just want to keep putting up tasty food.
Justin, did you try it all together?
Yeah.
Give yourself a score out of 10.
I needed something. I would love like a little bit more acidity in it, but if you have enough
Justin,
pickle...
give yourself a score out of 10.
8.5.
8.5. You know what I give you out of 10 for that?
I don't know.
9.5.
Oh! Really?
And the 0.5 is because they plate it maybe a little bit differently.
Okay.
All right, components. Charred leek puree is delicious, like really delicious. Then you've got this beautifully cooked pumpkin.
Okay.
And then you've put the fried broccoli on top of that, and it looked stunning. Mate, this is a side of you that we haven't seen. I need you to be happy about this, and I need you to go home tonight, put a little asterisk on the calendar as the day that you turn the corner.
Wow.
And come back tomorrow and do something like this again and again and again and again and again, because that will see you in the finale, young man. Well done.
Thank you.
If this is what you cook like without the safety net or the comfort blanket of a meat protein, then you should cook like this more often, because if this is you just trying to survive a cook, you know, watch out for when you really, really show us that you want it.
Every ingredient, I think you've used it all. You know, even I think the green parts of the leeks went in. You've used the whole pumpkin wedge. You've blitzed those whole grapes up. It's starting to happen now. You're starting to go, there's what I'm playing with. This is how I'm going to use it. And you don't miss meat at all. Mate, you've turned a corner, and I hope it's for good, because that's the food, like Jock said, that's going to take you deep, brother, and that's where you want to be. You want to be deep. Good stuff.
Thanks, mate. Thanks, guys. Oh, let's do high fives. Oh. Well done, mate. Oh, you're getting a hug. You're getting a hug. Come here.
The feedback from the judges is just insane. It feels so good.
Good job, man. Thanks, bro.
What a great day to be cooking in the MasterChef kitchen. Mystery box day, nobody going home, and the chance to barter for your ingredients that you want to cook with. There were some good trades, some not so good trades, and then some of you just didn't even trade at all. But the main thing was, we got some cracking dishes today, so thank you.
Only the best 4 dishes have earned their makers a spot in tomorrow's immunity challenge. And if I call your name, you're one of them. Tommy. Mate, crab and pineapple, an instant classic, and your best dish so far, mate. Well done.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Pete. Perfect pork and a Lux sauce. It was a super special dish. Well done, mate.
Ah, thank you.
Depinder. Oh. Another impressive dessert and executed in record time. Well done.
Thank you.
And finally, Justin. No protein, no worries, mate. Delicious dish using only veggies. Well done, mate. That was a cracker.
Thank you.
Tommy, Pete, Depinder and Justin, tomorrow you are cooking for immunity and for the first guaranteed place in this year's Top 10. We will see you tomorrow, ready and raring to go.
Well done. Bye.
Next time on MasterChef Australia.
You will need to take whatever's under this cloche and use it in an unconventional way.
Oh, it's 2-minute noodles.
They'll turn this fast food into an instant classic.
It's crunch time. Everybody's bringing their A game.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. We're not chicken.
Who will put it all on the line?
That is a belter of an idea.
And walk away with a guaranteed place
That was so good.
in the top 10.